MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Rich Hill is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, when you think of Rich Hill, there's one thing you think of. Power curveball. Has one of the best left-handed curveballs in the game of baseball. He'll throw it early, he'll throw it often, and he'll throw it any time in the count. His velocity isn't that bad either. He can get it up to 93, 94, but when you walk up there in the box against Rich Hill, you have one thing in mind. Try to hit that curveball.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoke toward third. There's Harrison for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's George Springer. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. His career batting line against Hill. He's 1 for 5. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
First offering on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, first baseman, Justin Turner.
First offering on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 2 for 6. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Fouled off. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Josh Donaldson is on deck. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, third baseman, Josh.
Striding into the box, Josh Donaldson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Hit out towards second. There's Baez to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. standing in, Addison Russell. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball down near the shoe tops. And a breaking ball stays outside. A changeup over the inside corner. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. And another foul ball. And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The pitch. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Grounded to short. Seager moving to his right. Throw gets him. 2 down. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And the winner here will earn a date with the Washington Nationals to decide this year's National League crown. Now batting, Albert Almora. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Odie Ellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth, second baseman, John Harrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 4 for 9. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Harrison is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Sharp ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Dive by Baez. He gathers the throw. He is out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. To complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here it comes. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. One out, nobody on. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Rizzo at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in, George Springer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 delivery. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. 2 men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Just a bit low, ball 3. Javier Baez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. An off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Jock Peterson.
First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Rich Hill.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Hill. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way. Is taken, strike 1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Addison Russell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Contreras, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Contreras at second. Almora on at first with 2 down. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
One now to Zobrist. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Seager is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. 1-1 to count. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground. 1 down.
First baseman, number 10.
Ready for another chance. Justin Turner reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here it comes. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Bases are empty, one man out. And 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And it misses. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Dodgers leave 1 through 4, still tied, 0-0. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Rizzo, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Ross Stripling takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Ross Stripling.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Javier Baez, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Ready with the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Here's Addison Russell. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
2 out, bases loaded. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Halfway home, still no score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, John Harrison.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit high and deep out to left. Zobrist going back at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to the left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be a deciding factor in a game.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Popped him up. Contreras is under this one. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
One out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Full count now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 LA. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Austin Barnes is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1. Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Soft liner toward short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 63, Jimmy Garcia.
Jason Hayward will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Jason Hayward.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's one away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Alexander is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher. Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Bryant around first, heading for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Ready once again, George Springer. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bryant stands at second with 2 gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground towards the hole, and it's through. A base hit. He'll come home with it. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Pedro Strop.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson, his career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Donaldson.
He's set, and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
One 0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, left fielder, Cody.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-1 bends into the zone for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Number 6, second baseman, John Harrison.
Josh Harrison will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Russell is retired, 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Ready for another shot now, Jock Peterson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Now the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two now. The 1-2. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Matt Kemp.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The numbers head to head with Steve Cishek. He's gone 2 for 6. Fly ball to straightaway left. Russell over to his right. And that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kenley Jansen.
And now here's the burst victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off 3 go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Grandal has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the fielder,
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Tommy LaStella will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Tommy LaStella.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. Swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Dodgers have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Ross Stripling gets the W on the mound. Kyle Hendricks is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the